everyone, so today I'm going to bring you my review of the Agent 4 Tarte Smooth Operator with SPF 20. And I'm kind of going to show you guys how I like to apply it, what I have to do, and then bring you into kind of what rating I give it and how I like it for everyday wear. So if you stay right there, I'm going to get into the tutorial and kind of show you how I like to apply it. So first I'm actually going to take the foundation, and I love this one just because of all the things that it doesn't have, like parabens and nasties, and it also has SPF 20, which is essential. So I'm going to apply it to my hand. You can use a brush, but this is kind of I'm just using clean hands, and this is kind of the texture and the consistency of it. So as you guys can see, it's not super creamy. So I'm just going to start applying this to my face. And just a little side note, this is a tinted moisturizer, not exactly a foundation. So I do expect this to be a lighter coverage, and I expect it to moisturize, although, you know, I'm expecting a foundation to keep me pretty mattified. So what I do is that I go in first to the areas where I have the most problems, which for me is kind of like the jawline, the chin, the forehead, and I really just blend that out with my fingers. And I usually like to use my fingers because I feel like I have a more airbrush look. I'll smear it in, kind of pulling away from the face, like I'll start in the middle and pull outwards. As you guys can see, I'm not going from the ear to the cheeks, I'm going mainly like from the nose to the ear, just like that, using that outward motion. And that just really helps me get that flawless finish. And I might pat over the top, just so that I can, you know, get that airbrush skin texture look. So this is what it looks like the first application, and I'm going to let that dry. So that is the first one, and I'm actually going to go in with 2 layers. So this is the second layer. I'm just going to do the exact same thing and touch up over the areas that were not concealed properly the first time. And I understand this is a tinted moisturizer. The first layer would probably be fine for me to go out and about. However, I do like to do the second layer just because I am very self-conscious. And this gives me, I'd say, medium coverage, light to medium coverage without the second layer, and then medium with. And you can reshape your lips and everything, but I find that this helps a lot, and I just go right over those problem areas once more in the exact same way, just kind of touch everything up. So yes, this is a tinted moisturizer, but I try to make it work for me. So here is the finished look. This is after 2 applications, and it is very, very dewy. It kind of gets oily if you don't powder over it. But this is what it looks like after 2 applications, one that's dried in the middle, and it still doesn't cover everything. But it works for me, and when I powder, it seems to do just fine. So this is what it's like with powder. And without powder, I'd probably give this a 4. Reason why is because it kind of does settle into little wrinkles and cracks and things like that. And unless you do 2 applications, it really doesn't give me that great of coverage. This does. With any powder, I'd probably give it about a 6 or a 7. And I am actually pretty pleased with this, and I would buy it again. Reason why I like it so much is because it has SPF 20, and it is, you know, formulated so natural. Does it last all day? Not really, which is why it gets kind of a lower rating. With powder, it lasts a lot longer, and with Fix Plus, I'll give it a 7, but if not, I'd only give it a 4. I do actually like it, though. This is the Smooth Operator Tinted Moisturizer Amazonian Clay, and I have noticed kind of an improvement in my skin overall. So I think that it is good. Doesn't have a lot of these bad things, and I really don't have that many complaints about it. So I hope that this helped you guys. So I hope that this either helps you make a decision to buy it or to steer clear from it. But either way, I hope it was informative, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.